Welcome back to the Big Cast Podcast.
You know your host, His Excellency.
The MAHDI Effect.
You know how we do. Cheers, my brother.
I might as well clip this thing, right?
Might as well. Let's get into
The
it.
topic of the day, rapper Lil Durk has been arrested in South Florida in a murder for hire plot.
Whew.
This is when everybody's been telling him slide for Von. King Von died
Right,
because he was trying to get at Quando Rondo.
right,
Rondo homie, Lil Tim, shoots King Von, he dies.
right.
He tried to put out a hit on Quando Rondo and end up killing Quando Rondo's friend, Lil Pop, in LA.
And all this is alleged?
All this is alleged.
Right, they have.
FBI's putting everything together. It's down bad for Lil Durk. He's about to be out of the game. Just when he was in his prime, too. You know?
Right. And just did the thing with 50. I mean, you know.
Yeah. He was on
Right.
Power Book 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't listen to his music like that much, but I know who he is. And, you know, just from judging and looking at the case, man, it's like they left such a stupid trail. Like, it was kind of easy to, like, really get caught with all the electronic footprint they left.
Yeah. Also, you know, they said that Lil Durk advised his homies not to use the credit cards linked to OTF, his gang, his, you know, organization.
Right.
And they still use his the credit cards. To
Yeah.
get, you know, the flight to LA, you know, whatever they had to do to accomplish the mission. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's deep, man.
But Lil Pop ends up getting killed in LA, and I guess the investigation routed back to Lil Durk.
And apparently one of his boys was wearing a wire.
Apparently one of his boys was wearing a wire, bro.
For like a
10
while.
years, 10,
Man,
10 12 years.
Damn, so the
Listen
amount,
to every conversation.
so the amount
Lil
of
Durk gave
shit,
him $50,000.
so the amount of stuff they got piled up on him
Right.
is fucking through the roof. So I guess he got caught trying to leave the country.
That's you know it.
I mean, yeah, that's a good move, but too late.
It's too late.
Yeah, he tried to bounce too late, and he probably was as sloppy as showing that he was going to leave the country, as sloppy as
Just
the trail he made.
just days before he just got 2 keys to the city.
To the city. Took them keys back.
One is already rescinded, and
They're going to use the other one to lock his ass out. That's fucking stupid. That's crazy.
At the end of the day, what did you think about his acting on Power? I wanted to ask you about that.
I mean, it was subtle. He didn't really have, like, you know, you knew why he was there. It's like, oh, he's cool with 50, get a little money here. He didn't really act. He was just in the background type thing. So,
right.
I can't have nothing to say about his role in Power. I can't say it was whack, or I can't say it was dope, because he was just in the background, and I was cool with that.
Yeah. And this also teaches the youngers in the future, like, you know, you have to be smart when it comes to the street shit. You have to move a certain way, and especially, honestly, I honestly feel like if I had the money Lil Durk had, I wouldn't have went through with it.
Yeah, there's no exactly when you have that much to lose, my nigga. Well, like,
and
the street shit needs to
lose. People are looking after, you know,
out. Looking, they're counting on you. Yeah, they're counting on you to take care of your family and all that. So, like, it's not really worth it at the end of the day. You kind of have to leave the street shit behind.
And it's fucked up. It ends up being your homies, you know.
Right, the closest niggas to you, man.
G, and you gave him money. It just looks so fucked up.
That's how your circles too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Circles are very important. Like, the people that you have around you got to be solid, man.
Yeah.
If you, like, you know, I'm a kind of person I have acquaintances, but like the only niggas I fuck with, man.
Yeah, it's tight. It's
very tight
circle.
For sure.
It's, you know, I think he was just doing it to have killers around him and shit, which is cool, but it's like, protect the security.
Stop the street shit, fellas. Stop the street shit. You're robbing us of a lot of talent, and we love Durk's music. Like I said, I don't listen to him too much, but
I love Durk's music.
Yeah, I know. I listen to a bunch of stuff when you playing it. I like his style. You know, he's not my cup of tea. I'm a little bit different, but I respect his talent. He's got some joints that I rock to. So
yeah. But Grammy winning rapper Lil Durk was arrested on a federal charge near Miami International Airport on Thursday over accusations that he conspired to kill a rap rival,
Hmm.
resulting in a fatal shooting of another person. Lil Durk put a bounty on the life of another rapper, and identified as by prosecutors as retaliation for the 2020 killing of rapper King Von, his brother but not brother.
Yeah. Was it cousin or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they was just cool.
Mm.
So, the, an FBI affidavit also says that Lil Durk had been booked on at least 3 international flights
Mm.
that were leaving on Thursday to Italy, Switzerland, and United Arab Emirates.
Emirates.
So, in an attempt to flee the United States, but those places, I mean, they would have still extradited him, right?
Uh,
Well, not probably not the United Arab
yeah, maybe not the
Emirates.
United Arab, but he could have bounced around. He was out of the U.S. So
Mhm.
only thing I hope is that he had shows set in those places. If he can validate the
Like
reason he was
the
going there,
hotels,
like he was booked here and there, that would be work strongly on in
but they
his
said I think he was trying to like shake them off and act like he was going to these places,
right.
and he was actually going to like. They even say he was going to Israel. I don't know what
Yes,
he was going to do over there.
it's intense over there.
Lil Durk, 32, whose real name is Dirk Banks, appeared in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida on Friday. He remains in federal custody and was expected to be arraigned in Los Angeles in the coming weeks. According to prosecutors, he was charged with conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death.
So how much? What do you think? If he's found guilty of this, what do you think he's going in for?
He's about to be singing that song he did with J. Cole. Oh my life. Oh my life. It's not. I'm so for real.
For
Murder for
real,
hire
for
is
real.
like
It's pretty much murder.
crime.
You paid for this man to get.
You better be lucky you didn't get hit
So
with a
you
Rico as
pretty
the
much.
boss of OTF. Like you, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you gotta get about this jab. Oh yeah, his name, the dude that snitched on him is Jab. Isn't that ironic?
And that nigga must have been his boy for 10 years. That means and for him to be that close to.
And he gave him 50K. But yeah,
Hey man.
Lil Durk, man.
So now we got the Lil Durk this and the Diddy shit
It's about
going
to be
on.
a big trial. I feel like people are gonna flip on him for sure.
And this triangle.
Nobody's loyalty is counted on right now.
Yeah, and this trial is only going to start like next year, like
So
and probably after the
he's gonna
Diddy
be
shit.
locked in for a while.
Yeah,
Who you think got it worse, a Diddy or Durk?
shit. They screwed about the same. If they find them both guilty,
Ugh.
they're both looking at life sentences. Both of them, Dirk and Diddy.
Do you think it would have helped if he actually did get to flee?
Yes, leaving the country. I don't know if he would have been free forever, but it would have bought him time. When you leave the country and you go to certain countries that can't extradite you, you could be good.
Right.
So maybe he booked places that just to see what the temperature would be, see if he could come back. Then if he saw that it's best you stay out there, he would have ended up in a country that he can't be extradited from.
Let me ask you something. Do you think he already knew he was about to get jammed?
I mean, you have to have some
He would have got an insider that the feds are coming.
I think
it's time to
I think he got it too late. That's why they got him before he could leave the country. I think he knew, but he didn't know. I think by the time he found out, like, this shit is getting wild, they're gonna come get me, it was too late. They were already too deep infiltrated, and they knew he was about to run.
My God, the one question everybody's gonna ask?
What's that?
Is India gonna stay?
Who? His girl?
Yeah.
She ain't fucking staying if this nigga go to jail for life. She's not gonna stay. She gonna stay. Maybe she gonna ride by his side until the trial and everything, and he goes in. But once he hits life, she gonna go on with her life. There's no need to wait for that nigga. if he get that
She
life
not
sentence.
staying. My man said she not staying. She
Perfect.
about to get with another rap nigga.
Even if I were Dirk, I would tell my girl like, hey, live your life, man.
I could never
Yeah, go ahead, live your
stay
life.
with me.
If I'm going for life, my nigga, I'm not about to hold somebody's life like that. Now it's up to her.
Alleged.
Yeah, it's up to her. If she wants to stay down, cool. But me, I'll tell her like, listen, if you this is for your laptop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if you yeah. I don't know.
No, I'll give you.
You gave it to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like that.
But yeah,
if you decide to stay down, that's up to you. But if I'm never going to see the light of day, I'm not about to hold you.
type shit.
Yeah, if you got my kids, I made enough money. I've put some things away. You make sure you raise them kids good, all that shit. Come see me. Let my kids come see me. Whatever. But
we'll see what happens, my G. Anyways, Big Cats Podcast.
And we out. Peace, God.
Peace, God.